Yo, what up, it's Don.
Is that really here?
We are the Soul Brothers, and you know this. We're back with another versus video, coming out like hotcakes. All right, we're gonna do this one. This one's dope. I like this one.
This one's good.
Okay, this is the Jordan 30 versus the Jordan Melo M12. Two Jordan shoes, two signature models. Let's hop right in on that traction with the Jordan 30. We have a new traction pattern from the 29. It's alien hieroglyphics is what I call it. And it's a translucent, fully translucent outsole, super hard rubber, super thick grooves. And the traction is amazing. Just as good as the 29. Maybe even a little better at times, but very, very similar. And you know, the 29s had great traction. So very squeaky. Some wiping is needed, and that's a lot of times happens with a translucent outsole. They pick up dust, but couldn't really complain. Really good.
The M12s, the traction is very soft, so I wouldn't recommend playing them outdoors. But the one good thing about the M12 is that you don't have to wipe at all, really, even if you're playing on a dusty court. So you don't stop as hard or as fast in the M12s than in the 30s. But they're both really nice. No complaints at all, you know. So if you don't like wiping, then maybe go with the M12s. But yeah.
Overall, we'd probably give it to the 30.
Yeah, basically.
So. Wow. Good traction. It's hard to beat. Let's move on to the midsole. In the Jordan 30, it's pretty much the same midsole as the 29. It's a full-length Phylon midsole. The heel's hollowed out a little bit. They put a zoom unit in the forefoot, and it's unlock zoom, so there's flight speed in the midfoot to lock and unlock the zoom, and I liked it. It felt nice. I would prefer, obviously, more cushion, even some zoom in the heel maybe, but overall it was not a bad cushion. It's good for response and speed and performance.
So the M12 has basically the same thing, unlock zoom, but you can actually feel the zoom unit in the M12 a lot more. It feels kind of like a top-loaded zoom for some reason. If you can feel it like right underneath your foot, or I could at least. And in 30s, I can only feel the zoom unit when I landed really hard, or I was like sprinting really hard or something. But other than that, if I was running, I couldn't really feel it in the 30s. Don could feel it though. So I don't know. Should we give it a tie?
No, I would go with the M12s too.
The M12s?
The M12s are a little bouncier to me, which I like. If you don't like a little more bounce, you want a little more responsiveness, or just for it to be a little more stiff, then go with the 30s. But we choose the M12s. The heel to toe transition, I think, is better in the M12.
Yeah, way better. Just because the Phylon midsole and the heel is like way softer, it feels like, so it's not clunky. You know, the 30 is a lot better than 29s with the heel, but it's still a little bit hard in the heel, you know. So
okay, so anyways, moving on to the upper, we're actually gonna have to just
30
go with the 30. I mean, it's, you know, really, really great technology. The performance woven, it's really strong, really thin.
Gets really soft.
You have
to break it in.
And then they put like a kind of sweatshirt material that's super padded around the collar. That feels really nice. And the M12 is just engineered mesh, right?
Yeah, it's a nice material.
It's nice,
but it's not as nice as the 30s, you know. So yeah.
So that's the win there. Okay, moving on to fit support / lockdown. Fit in the 29 Jordan was really bad for me, but they made a huge improvement there, and it fits a ton better. So the Jordan 30 fit for me was amazing. The fit in the forefoot, in the heel, it just kind of wrapped around my foot. Lockdown, there's a nice, very aggressive asymmetrical Achilles pillow in the heel that keeps your heel held down. Some of the best I've ever felt. Midfoot lockdown's really good. Support in the shoe is also good. You know, it's a mid to high, and you know, it's not the best ankle support, but it's sufficient.
So the M12, the fit was actually really nice. go true to size for both shoes.
Although the 30 does run slightly large.
Yep.
But you probably would need to go up a half a size.
Yeah, and then
or down a half a size.
And then so the fit was really nice in the M12s. The support wasn't as good as the 30s just because the ankle support wasn't as good. The material was really thin, right where the ankle collar is, so ankle support wasn't that good. But lockdown was also good, but not as good as the 30s.
Yeah.
Right. So fit, I think would like a tie.
I would go with the 30s.
Yeah, slightly towards the 30s actually.
Yeah.
M12s was actually really nice though.
Yeah. It was.
For me to tie him, he likes 30s better.
Lockdown, I'd give to the 30s as well.
Yep, definitely.
Some of the
30s.
best lockdown we've had.
And then support, I would give it to the 30s.
Yeah. So 3 winners in a row there for the Jordan 30. Okay, moving on. Let's touch on ventilation real quick. I would go with the M12.
Yep. Right. 30s were pretty hot.
Pretty hot. The M12 is an engineered mesh, which seems a little more breathable than the really, really tightly woven upper on the 30. So we'll give the win to the M12 there. Durability, that's gonna have to go to the 30.
Yep. The traction, the rubber is very hard on the 30s. The rubber content is very soft on the M12s. So outdoor play would probably be better for the 30s. And but the upper, they both have fuse or like some type of overlay in the toe area.
Yeah.
So which would help with durability in the toe, with toe drags.
Yeah.
And both of the uppers are pretty nicely made, well made, and feels like it'll last a long time.
Yeah. Okay, aesthetics.
30s.
Yeah, the silhouette I like better.
Yeah.
I would like a better colorway.
Uh-huh.
I like the colorway that we have in the M12. The black and purple is dope.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna lean towards the 30 also.
Yeah.
All right, so price wise, the Jordan 30 is obviously in the upper echelon of price in performance basketball shoes.
Yep.
They dropped it a little bit from the 29. They knocked $25 off. But the M12 is how much?
135.
135. So that's a lot cheaper.
Yep.
But it's kind of getting its butt kicked here as far as specs go.
So, I mean, if you're looking... basically, what the M12 is to us is like a cheaper kind of version of the 30s. It's still a really nice shoe, the M12. But it's just not as nice as the 30s, you know?
No, if you put the two in front of me, I for sure would pick the 30.
Yeah, but if price is a big issue for you guys, then M12 is definitely not a bad pick.
Yeah, it's up there. You know, it's not being completely obliterated by the 30.
Yeah.
Right? And if you want to save the money, you're still going to get some good specs all around. So, we choose the 30. The 30 wins on paper, but obviously the choice is yours. Hopefully we helped you guys out with this little versus video. Make sure you like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos. We have our social media stuff up here and our website if you want to follow us further. So, my name is Don.
Samuel Lee here.
We are the Soul Brothers. Later.
Peace. Have a very soft rubber, so you probably can't play them outdoors, but they're actually really nice too. The one good thing about it is you.
Scooby doo boop 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 doop beep doop. What? As we're filming. What?
Technical difficulties.
Okay, go. Yeah, just go ahead. Okay. Okay, alright.
Okay. So what the fuck was it? Okay, so compared to the 30s though, you don't stop as hard or as fast, in the 30s, or you don't stop as hard or as fast. Yeah, what the fuck?
In M12s
than the 30s?
Yeah.
Okay.